Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for July 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th, Monday through Thursday. Now, you know that I'm going to be using for the week, I will use my Radleigh Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will pull one from my Radleigh Valentine Guardian Angels. I will also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, this is just the introduction. You're going to find this on all the videos. This is where I go through certain dates and just kind of let you know what's happening just in general throughout the universe. But I will also do another reading, and that will be through my Wait Riot, my Wait Rider tarot deck, more the traditional tarot deck, and my Colette Baron Reed, the good tarot. I still have to look for her because I want to call her Colleen so many times. Anyway, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I'm also a Reiki Master 3, so I open myself to higher power, God, Holy Spirit, and just let whatever needs to come through, come through. So let's see what we've got going on. And do I have my glasses? Because I can't see I can't read too much with this. Okay, so we've talked about on the last reading, in the introduction, the 24th is the end of the Mayan calendar year. There's a lot of different calendars. We've got the Gregorian, we've got the Chinese, we've got the astrological, we've got the Mayan or the Aztec years. So the 24th, the end of that year. So then we have the 25th, which is the day outside of time, very highly psychic, very highly intuitive. It is a time of great contemplation. And then we start the new Mayan year on the 26th. On the 28th, we have Jupiter, which is in Aries, going retrograde at 4:38 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember, it doesn't just go like, it's not just like a switch. So it's been slowing up, it's slow, and then it starts to, appear to move backwards. And on the 28th at 1:54 p.m. Eastern Time, we have the new moon in Leo. So very good time and we are in Leo season, so very good time for you to put out your requests. It does start new seasons. It's a good time to start new jobs. It's a good time to just, turn that new leaf over, okay? Put that out there. Now, the Leo new moon is known to be the time when what is called the Lion's Portal, which is generally, it's all fully opened around 8/8. August 8th, that this is when it starts to open. Okay, now there's been some little changes with the calendar, so sometimes I'll hear that it's like the 26th, the 27th, but it generally starts with the Leo new moon. And it's, the star Sirius, the Palladians, all of this energy, the sun. This is a very big thing. It is one of those thinning of the veils. It is one where you may find that you're having a lot of astral projections going on. It is a time when just anything could happen, especially August 1st. Now, it won't just be August 1st. It might start, I keep thinking it's more the 29th, 30th. Uranus, which is in Taurus right now, but they're going to be conjuncting together. So there's going to be a lot of power with that. So we will see what we will see here. I have been posting so there's a lot of stuff going on this week, a lot of starting. I've been posting some of the Schumann resonances. I really post them when I see them, the spiking really hard. It's like a space weather correlation with that. Now, I am a former labor and delivery nurse, long time back. And I was looking at it, I was looking kind of at the pattern, and even though it's a daily thing, I was thinking, kind of reminds me of the strips that I would see when somebody would be in labor. Just saying. And tomorrow it may not be that way, but it did look very strong. The energies were very strong. So follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and on the community page. Again, so do that, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. I try to post everything on all 3 platforms because I know a lot of people aren't on Facebook or Instagram. So I do try to post it on the community page also. So interesting stuff. Where is that going to lead us? We don't really know. There is so much change happening. We feel it so strongly. We feel it so strongly. People are getting, very physical manifestations with this too. And, not to say I'm not telling you not to see your doctor or your healthcare person or whoever that is for you. But we just have been feeling lots and lots of changes and lots of this energy. So I'm ask higher power, source, God, what we have going on. And, especially for this week of the 25th. Let's see. We've got 2 cards that are face up that fell out. And let's see what we have. Oh, all righty. So we have, remember, numbers are important. Numbers can be used for darker energies, but we are light workers. We are starseeds, so we're going to be pulling those and pulling them into the lighter energies. So now we have 6. 6 is the number of man. It's the energies that we put into something. Now we can put, if we put our energy into something that's negative, we will get negative back. If we keep our vibrations very, very high, and especially with these resonances happening, especially with all this intense energies, and there's other things going on in the heavens too. It's just we're being bombarded almost every day. Again, kind of like those contractions too. So now, 6, number of man. Now we have the pentacles here. Pentacles is earth energy. It is your Capricorn. It is your Taurus. Now remember, I think Pluto is retrograde right now in Capricorn. It's going to be there just for a little bit more. We also have Taurus, and again, remember what I was saying about Uranus and Taurus. Virgo. Virgo's our next sign over, so our next season to come. So this is our earth, our money, our job, our career. It could also be your home. It's very, very tangible. Now the 6 of Pentacles, I do love this because this is money from unexpected sources. These are things that are, this is money coming to help take care of us. Now, in some ways, this card, with the Rider deck, this card is a little bit different than some of the other ones too. This one is we have to go and ask for the money, or we could either be the supplicants or we can be the providers. Okay, we can be the ones giving or we can be the ones receiving. The thing about it is we do have our scales there. We do have our justice there. So I'm not saying, I don't know if they're weighing things, but again, there is money that is coming. It doesn't necessarily mean that we are, again, which way are we? Are we the provider? Are we the supplicants? Are we the ones that are asking for the money? Are we the ones giving the money? Generally speaking, I feel like it's us asking for the money. Now, remember too, if you don't ask, you don't receive. You don't, the answer, you don't ask, answer's always a no. You ask, it could still be a no, but it could be a yes. So try. If you're looking for that job, try, okay? If you're going on the interview, try. This is the whole thing of this week. I think you just have to keep trying, no matter how it feels to you. This is, again, too, maybe it's a pride thing, but there is a little bit of answered prayers with this energy also that I'm receiving, okay? So let's see. Now we have Temperance. Temperance has balance to it. Now, it's not necessarily, in some ways you want to look at it as justice, but this is about balance. This is seeking and keeping that balance in ourselves. This is a 14. Now, we have I break it down and I bring it to the lowest number. So we have that 1 has a new beginning, new start. We have a 4. 4 is stability. 4 is organization leadership. Add the 1 and 4 together, it's 5. 5 is about change, positive, negative. Temperance is, keep cool, stay calm. Let things happen. Let things flow together. Be patient. Things are happening. Things are working themselves out. So I would say that, maybe the money isn't necessarily the greatest money coming in. Maybe it's not the answer to all prayers, but it's going to be enough to get you by. And the universe is enough to get things by, get people by, get whatever's going on. Be patient. Temperance is about, not leaning too much one way or the other, not leaning too much towards anger, but yet not leaning too much towards, just, giving up either. Okay, so interesting with this week with that. I do like that Six of Pentacles energy too, but again, it's depending on this relationship. There is a relationship that we have to watch. I'm a little cautious with this one. I like it, but I'm a little cautious with it. Next card is, now we have the 17. Again, we have that 1 energy. We have a 10 energy. 10's our transition, so 10 plus 7. Now 0 of the 10 is God's source energy, so higher power energy. We have that 7. 7 is the divine umbrella, divine covering, divine protection. 1 plus 7 is an 8. 8 has a lot of opportunity, a lot of possibilities. 8's a very powerful number. Now we have the star. So the star, these two are universal energies, major arcana energies, big energies. These are, some of this is stuff that maybe we don't necessarily deserve, but, there's also the thing with number 5. 5 also is for grace. And grace is, we may not deserve it, but it's still provided for us. It's kind of like a good parent with their child, and and they're, and I say good parent because I know that many have had not good parents. So it's kind of like the parent that does provide, even if the child has, even if the child's been a little bit on the naughty side. Okay. So I don't know, is that really a good parent or not? I don't know. Tough love? Maybe, maybe not. But the star is all about hope. The star is about positive. The star is about wishing upon a star. And, especially since we have that on the 28th, that new moon. So positive energy. Remember, full moon to new moon is waning. It's getting smaller. Release, release, release. New moon to full moon, as it is waxing, it's getting bigger. Accept, accept, request, request. Okay? So there's something, again, I'm not quite sure with this Pentacles if we need to apply for this money or if this money is going to be divinely inspired or divinely provided. It is, again, but we do have these, and these are two very divine energies, so it could be divinely provided. Okay? Something going on with the money situation this week, and there's, there's some divine intervention going on. Okay, let's see what we've got here with the Colette Baron Reed cards. Higher power. Do you want that one out? Sure. Here we go. Let's see. The 9 of Earth. So now we have 9. Earth is, again, the pentacle energy. So, so it's a money, job, career, that Capricorn. And remember, Pluto is, is retrograde. And, that Uranus in Taurus, there are things that could be brought up, things that could be dug up, that could be, very inspired energy in that tangible. So 9, you've got everything you need. Let's wrap it up. What are you going to choose? What are you going to decide? What are you going to do with it? Okay. So the 9 of Earth actually has a very positive energy to it. The 9 of Earth has this provisional energy to it. The 9 of Earth says that, it's kind of like that wish card, which is the 9 of Cups, but it's more in the earthly plane. It's more in that tangible. So again, stay firm, stay strong, but money is there, the security of money. Now that's the thing. It's not, it's not the love of money. It's when you love money more than anything else that is really the true evil, and when you'll do anything for money. But this is not that energy. This is more the, hey, we need a roof over our heads. We need some food in our bellies. It'd be nice if we had a good job that we liked and that liked us too. So there is some money provisions going on here. There is some divine interventions going on with our money situation. We will see what we will see. I'm okay with that. And, the one thing about this card is she has a mask on, which I never really noticed. She has a mask on, so there's a sense of mystery about this. So the mystery, I think, again, has that divinity, that divine energy to it. So we will see what we see. And two, remember we've talked about the earth sign. There is also our fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, I told you that Jupiter's going retrograde on the 28th. We are in Leo season. There is the Leo new moon. Sagittarius, this is all passionate, burning, very determined energy. We talk about the air energy, which is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Saturn is in Aquarius still. Things are going to start changing up, but Saturn is in Aquarius right now. And, illusion versus reality. What is real? What is fake type of energy? And that would be, again, that's our air or swords. And then we have our water or our cup energy, and that is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Fluid and emotional energy. A lot of Scorpio energy going on right now. And, we do have Neptune retrograde in Pisces. So there's a lot of that mysterious depth type of energy with that. Okay, anyway, why don't we go ahead again, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications, and why don't we start? Oh, and by the way, I will put the timestamp in the description for when you can just bypass all of this. Okay, thanks. We'll be there in just a second. Hello, my Capricorns, and how are you? I'm feeling like you need to ready yourself. Something's changing. Again, I know it's not always easy for change, but I just feel something's changing. Just be ready. And if you're ready, it's going to be really positive for you. And it's kind of like, change is also like going with the flow. And, expect the unexpected. But just get ready. Get ready. Be prepared mentally, spiritually, for some changes to happen. Anyway, let's see. Exciting changes, happy changes, not like despair changes. It's like, oh, yeah, wow, let's get going. Okay, let's see what higher power has to say to my Capricorns out there. I don't know, is it a vacation? Is it it's actually, it's kind of like a change. It's a change in direction, change in life. Okay, it's a big change. The first card is the High Priestess. Now, we have a 2. 2 is choices, crossroads, decisions, coming together. This is a major arcana. This is Archangel Heniel. The High Priestess is that connection that you feel to your higher power, whoever that is for you, okay? It is the connection that you feel through that third eye. It's the connection that you feel through your crown chakras. It's that, when it doesn't necessarily make sense, but you just know what you know, what you know. A lot of times it has a lot to do with faith. Faith a lot of times does not make sense, and sometimes there's no reason that you can really articulate for faith, but you just know you have it, okay? So there's this very strong connection. There's this very strong spiritual connection. Now, the High Priestess could also be a very oracle type of energy here, too. Maybe you're just going to start saying things that you're kind of like me many times over. I have no idea why I said that, and many times over, I don't even remember what I said to you, the content, okay? So you may be finding out that there's something that's opening up for you. Maybe this is one of those changes. Maybe it's a spiritual change, and that you are just opening up more and more and more. There's a lot of chatter out there that talks about, DNA changes. There's a lot about the energy changes, going from third dimensional to 5D type of changes, and I feel like there is a lot of that happening too. So you may be finding that those are some of those changes that's happening to you. You're just knowing things that you don't even know why you know it, okay? So this week could be very changing again for you. So powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. And we have the High Priestess there. Next card is Strength. Now we have a 1-1. Now, 1-1, again, new beginnings is a 1. So we have a 10 plus 1, 10 transition plus new beginning, transitioning into a new beginning. 1-1, 1 plus 1 is that 2 energy again, choices, decision. Strength is Archangel Ariel. Ariel is very connected with the earth energy, So she does have, she does have this, this caring, wants to see and wants to make sure that the earth is protected and that those that protect the earth is protected. And Capricorns, you are an earth energy. So Ariel wants to protect the earth energies. She wants to do some protection for you. Now, strength is about, going out. Again, I was talking about faith, going out on faith, doing something that maybe you don't necessarily, I don't even know why I did that. Why did I start a YouTube channel? I don't know. It's because I felt I needed to do that. So it's this metamorphosis type of energy here for you also. And change is change is change. Now, thing about strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. You do have to let go of a lot of anger in order for you to make these changes. I'm sorry because my Capricorns, you have a really good memory. You have a very good memory. Now, letting go of anger, forgiveness does not mean that you have to allow that situation back into your life. It actually is what helps you, and it frees you, and it makes your connection with your higher power that much stronger. Your last card here, the Star. Now I haven't had three major arcanas in a long time for any of the readings. Now the Star, 17. That is in the beginning, in the introduction, we come to the Star. Archangel Jophiel. Jophiel, I don't know all the angels, I'm sorry, but I know enough of them. Jophiel is about artistry, is about creativity. The Star, again, we have that 1 plus 7, and then added to, together it becomes that 8. Make a wish. Things are possible. There is many things possible for you, my Capricorns. You have to keep your thoughts on the positive side. You have to keep them elevated. You can't let yourself get into that despair, okay? There's so many things, so many possibilities out there for you. And, I love the Star. You wish upon the Star. The Star is all about hope. The Star is about new hope out there too. New things happening. Again, there's a lot of change. There seems to be very spiritual in nature, but it will manifest itself in that physical. Okay? So we have the Star. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. So something's changing for you, but it's a positive change. It is a metamorphosis type of change. The butterfly or the caterpillar needs to, switch into the butterfly. It hasn't been easy, but now maybe it's time for you to come out of your cocoon. Maybe it's time for you to emerge. So something is moving, is changing. There's a big spiritual, and when you can change, when this is like that inside out type of change. Okay, now my Cappies, I do want to know what this is for, what this is about, because this is bright, this is light, this is very divine, angelic. This is a very spiritual in nature. Okay, let's go on and see what guardian angels have to say for my Capricorns. Reversed. Celebration. This is confirmation for the Star. This is confirmation because this is 17. This is celebration. So get out, please, just get out and just say, okay, higher power, do what needs to be done. Do what needs to be done. This is a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. The timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. Ooh, I like that. I like this. Like I said, I haven't had this many major arcanas come out. A couple weeks at least. So anyway, let's see what crystal or energy we have for our Capricorn. So we have 2111717. Interesting with those numbers too. Lots of ones in there. Here we go. What's a good crystal or energy for our Capricorns? Moss agate. New beginnings, nature connections, animal allies, security. Very neat. Okay, my Capricorns, like I said, change. This is a spiritual change. This is inside out change. But there is this, this connection with the divine that, and that star that all things are going to work out well. Okay, so believe. I like these cards. Anyway, my Capricorns, take a moment, please, to comment. To let me know what this is about for you. Have faith, have hope, dream big. Also to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Most importantly, my Capricorns, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.